Hi, thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the previous episodes. This episode is extra special for me because today you get to hear from someone I consider to be the biggest influence in my real estate investment career. She is actually the one I credit for inspiring us to start our journey as Goshen Acquisitions. I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two listening to her. You're watching Own Land in Kenya. I'm Solomon Wangwe.
My name is Rose Munyiva Muiu. I work with Real Stars. It's an organization that supports kids who need scholarships to go to schools. Investment is actually it's a must for everyone. But I think real estate for me, no wonder it's called real, it has worked for me. You put your monies in land or housing, and you can be sure, without a shadow of doubt, that with years it's going to be, increasing. Rather, your monies that you put in, you're going to get worth much more than what you put in. So for me, I think real estate is the way to go. I don't know how you can say, I have royalties nowadays. I have small houses where every month when I'm seated, I see an SMS coming in, M-Pesa. And that gives me a lot of joy. Just knowing that I don't have to do much. It's low labor intensive, apart from beginning, of course you have to invest a lot. But afterwards, you just keep on reaping. It's like a well that really never, I don't know how you would say in a good way, it never dries up, you know? So for me, I think real estate is, I would recommend it to everyone in whatever capacity, whether you're doing it big time or just some mabati houses that you can be sure at the end of the month you have good tenants and you're going to reap. I can't talk about land without mentioning my grandmother. This is the mom to my mom, maternal grandmother. She bought for me uniform. I was called to a national school, Pangani Girls. I passed well, but my parents, at that time my dad had an accident, we didn't have money. And I remember going to live with her. She lived in a place called Korogosho in the slums. And she took me with money she didn't even put in the bank. She actually used to have them in a leso, for those who know. She took those monies and took me to Kenya uniform, somewhere in River Road, and I think it still exists. And she bought me full uniform. I'm talking about head to toe with butter shoes. And to me, I realized even in an early age that having houses, because she had many, many, many houses. And when I say houses, I mean like mud structures, but many of them. So you can talk about, although she was not in school, she knew what economies of scale is. She would get little, but at the end of a month, every month she had a lot of money. And for me, that showed me that investing in land was really something that I need also to do in years. And she was in Korogosho, she was in a place called Kayole, she was in a place called Mailisaba, and she just seemed never to stop. So I remember her telling me, I can't remember, I was a teenager, she told me, Rose, one day I want you to buy a plot, I want you to buy a house. You know, already her voice was so really, let me just say, I could hear it all the time. And I see it worked for her, because we would go there as many with my cousins, and there was always food. And as you know, for teenagers, food is very important. She always had all kinds of food, milk, breakfast was awesome. So for me, I think I would recommend land to anyone. Oh my goodness, that everybody needs to hear that. Well, in my short life, I can say that I have land in Emali, 5 acres. I have land in Kamulu, 5 acres. I have land in Jamhuri, just here in Ngong Road. I have land in Ongatarongai. I have land in Kiserian. So I even have land in other places like, as you're going to a place called Njiru, Joska, and on your way to Tala. And also in Kisumu, I forgot, that's my latest, how do you say it? investment. Yes, so I can tell you this, land looks for me. Oh, I even forgot, in Kitengela, I also have land.
Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something listening to Rose's experience and journey investing through Goshen acquisitions. There's still a lot more to come. We're going to be hearing from her in the next episode, so keep watching. I'm Solomon Wangwe. You're watching Own Land in Kenya. Stay tuned for more information on strategic land investment.